Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
5:44 on your active Wednesday morning here with the active weather forecast, Robert.
Yeah, it is active, unfortunately. It's not active for everyone. If you're in Bismarck or Minot, you're saying, what is this goof talking about?
Right.
But if you're in Williston, you know what I'm talking about because we had some severe weather roll through last night. We still have some strong thunderstorms this morning. In fact, here's a look at some of the storm reports from those storms last night, which they were severe. In fact, I know that our chief, Tom Schrader, did a lengthy Facebook Live last night talking about that severe weather. 1 3/4 hail in Tioga last night. That is golf ball size hail. We had ping pong ball size hail in Epping. And then just outside of Beach, $half size hail with some of those storms that rolled through last night. Those storms also brought with them gusty winds, like 62 miles an hour. Those winds were reported in Hettinger, 60 mile an hour in both Epping and Arngard. And then with the rain, this is just last night's rainfall, not what's falling right now, but Sydney 2.3 inches and then over a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch for a large section. Again, mostly to the west, west of Highway 85 and into sections of Montana. Most everybody else was quiet. Still raining in the Williston area. You can see the shine on the roads out there. In the northwest, in the Williston area, you're dealing with a temperature of 62 degrees. But look at those winds west-northwest at 18 miles an hour, humidity at 86%. Temperatures elsewhere across the region, mostly in the mid to upper 50s. We do have some lower 60s. Medina at 61, 57 in Bowman, 55 in Beach, and 57 in the Dickinson area. Meanwhile, further to the north, a couple more lower 60s rolling into the area along the international border. Plentywood and Crosby both at 61. Winds are also blowing this morning out of the west and northwest at between 15 and 25 miles an hour right now. You can see Selfridge 22, 25 in Dickinson, and 22 right now, as I said, in Williston. There's a look at that rain, part of a small little energetic short wave that's quickly rotating through the region there with some embedded stronger storms. Anywhere you're seeing these yellows and oranges right now, the rain is coming down around Newtown. They just moved through Watford City. Tioga's on the back end just to the south of Stanley here. Especially Newtown, really getting it right now. Again, nothing severe, but just definitely some heavy rain out there, but it should not be lasting long. I think this piece of energy moves out of here by about between 8 and 11 in the morning, and then after that, the sky should clear relatively quickly. Unfortunately, it won't last. We'll have a nice day tomorrow, but by tomorrow night, more rain moves into the area, and then it looks like a very wet and stormy Friday. In fact, you can see here by tomorrow night, a nice little bullseye of very heavy rainfall right around the capital city, just in time, unfortunately, for high school football. Those storms tomorrow or Friday could be severe. That's why the Storm Prediction Center putting a good section of the KX area under a slight chance for severe weather. So scattered severe thunderstorms are possible. And here's a look at the winds today. You can see a lot of these purples and blues, winds gusting today 40 to 50 miles an hour. The good news is they should be out of here by the time you head home from work this afternoon. 76 degrees today in the capital city. We will see those clouds clearing out with those winds to 35 miles an hour. Those are the gusts. 74 in the Magic City. Showers possible through 10 a.m. and then they should get out of here. Today's highs mostly in the mid to upper 70s across a good section of the area. A little bit cooler to the north. You can see along the international border, Botno, just 70 degrees. Here's your 3-day forecast for the Williston area. Rain today, nice tomorrow, and then rainy on Friday. Pretty much the same thing in the Dickinson area. Nice today and tomorrow, but then a stormy Friday with some pretty good amounts of rain. Probably that rain that's falling over the next couple of days, especially on Friday. We're talking about rainfall amounts 1 to 2 inches out there. And here's your extended forecast for the capital city. A rainy Friday, unfortunately, will also be windy and raw. And then the first day of fall looks to be rather comfortable with highs in the upper 60s. And then in the Minot area, pretty much the same thing. Rain for your Friday and early Saturday, but the rest of the extended forecast looks seasonable.
Well, certainly not what we expect just moving into fall with this type of weather.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks, Robert. And there are plenty of stories and news ahead on Good Day Dakota, including the longest running marathon in the state's history. The Bismarck Marathon is happening this weekend, and Aaron Fields will be live after the break to give us all the details and the most common injuries people get while running in marathons. That's straight ahead.